friends. Welcome to Betkraft, your home of sure bet football analysis and predictions. Okay, yesterday we saw how our predictions fared yesterday, and we saw seven of our games, being very, very successful yesterday, including those that had big odds. We were very, very good yesterday in our predictions. We saw seven, playing out successfully. Barring Liverpool of all people who lost out against Atalanta in Anfield. Who would have guessed that? That was quite a surprise for me. And that's football. It does happen sometimes. And you know, better that we were actually very, very successful in our predictions yesterday. A lot of games, played out, you know. And that being said, we have a lot of games lined up for you today. We have another, nine exciting, selections that we made for you today. And I urge you to not miss out on these ones, okay? But before we, start, I want to urge you to please subscribe to our channel, so that you don't miss out on our subsequent, predictions and tips that comes up here on a daily basis. Okay, I'm giving you. Have you done that? Okay, all right. That being said, we are going to head to the business of the day, and today we have nine teams selected, and we're starting with the Italian Serie A game where Lazio will be coming up against Salernitana. And we know that Lazio is currently ranked 8 in the Italian Serie A, and Salernitana is ranked 20th, being the worst team in the league at the moment. And looking at how both sides are fared, as usual, we can see that in the past five for the home side Lazio, they have had 2 wins, 3 losses in the past 5 games they've had, and the away side Salernitana have had 3 losses, 2 draws in the last 5 games they've had, and taking a look at how they fared from home and away respectively, we can as well see that Lazio, while playing from home, they've had 2 wins and as well as 3 losses while playing from home. Those losses coming against AC Milan, Bologna, and Udinese. Okay, and Salernitana on the other hand, while playing from away, have seen 3 losses and 2 draws. They've not been able to win any match at all while playing from away in the past 5 games I've had. And in this very encounter, we expect Lazio, who are the home side, and the better side at the moment, to come up with the spoils in this very encounter. We expect Lazio to win outrightly in this very game. Home win. That's our target for this very game, and that takes us to the next game. And the next game that we have is in Austria Bundesliga, where we have last leg will be coming up against Salzburg. Okay, as usual, we'll take a look at how both teams have fared in the past 5. You'll see that at the home side last leg have had 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw in the past 5 games they've had. And their away side, the league leaders Salzburg, have had 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past 5 games they've had. Taking a look at the performances from home and away respectively, because we'll see that the home side in the past 5 home games have had 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. And the away side Salzburg have seen 4 wins and 1 draw while playing from away. So it is also worthy of note is the fact that the head-to-head meeting for both sides, have seen Salzburg, having the victory on 4 occasions out of 5. The past 5 games that both teams have played on this very ground. So we expect the away side Salzburg, who's a better side, to pick up with the sports, to come up with the sports in this very game. It is away win in this very game. That's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game of the day. It is in Belgium Pro League, where we have Saint-Truiden, who will be coming up against Standard Liège. Okay, and we look at how both teams have fared in the past 5, because we'll see that the home side Truiden have had 3 wins as well as 2 losses in the past 5 games they've had, as well as the away side Standard Liège seen 2 wins as well as 2 losses and 1 draw in the past 5 games they've had. And when you take a look at the head-to-head meetings, and also checking how they fared from home and away respectively, we could see that Truiden, playing from home in the past 5 games they've had, have seen victory in all 5 games they've played from home in the past 5 games, and Standard Liège have lost 4 from away and have had just 1 draw from away. So in this very encounter, we expect the home side, who will be doing very well while playing from home, to come up with a very good result in this one. We expect them to win outrightly in this very game. It is home win. That's our verdict for that very game. Saint-Truiden to pick up the sports in this very game. That's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game, and it is in Czech Republic, where we have Ustinad Labem coming up against CSKA Lipa in Czech Republic CFL game. And you take a look at how both teams have fared from the past five. We see that the home side, Labem, in the past 5 games have had 4 wins as well as 1 draw. And the away side, CSKA in the past 5 games have managed just 4 draws and 1 loss in the past 5 games I've had so far. And when you take a look at how both teams have fared from home and away respectively, you could see that the home side in the past 5 games have managed 4 wins as well as 1 draw in the past 5 games I've had, and the away side, CSKA have seen just 2 draws, 1 win, and 2 losses in the past 5 away games I've had. And also, what you've noticed is the fact that the last time both teams met at this very ground, so the home side, Labem defeated this side by 4 goals to 0. That happened in July last year, and in this very encounter, we still expect the home side to pick up the spoils in this very game. It is home win. That's our verdict for this very encounter, and that takes us to the next game. The next game is in Finland, where we have Intertoku, who will be coming up against AC Oulu. Okay, when you look at how both sides have fared in the past 5, you see that Intertoku, the home side, have had 4 wins and 1 loss in the past 5 games I've had, and the away side, Oulu, have had 3 losses as well as 2 draws in the past 5 games I've had. And you take a look at their recent encounters and from head to head, from home and away, respectively, you could see that in the past 5 home games for Intertoku, they have managed 3 wins as well as 2 losses in the past 5 home games I've had. And the away side have had just 1 win while playing from away, and I've had 1 draw and 3 losses while playing from away. And we'll see that in this very encounter. Also, taking a look at the head-to-head for both sides while playing in this very ground, we could see that Intertoku in the past 5 have managed 4 wins out of 5, and the away side have won on 1 occasion out of 5 meetings for both sides. So we expect the home side, who has been very dominant while playing from this very venue, to pick up the spoils in this very encounter. It is Intertoku to win. That's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game. And the next game happened to be in German Bundesliga 2, where we have Hertha Berlin, who will be coming up against Hansa Rostock. And we'll take a look at how both sides have fared. You'll see that the home side in the past 5 have seen 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, and the away side, Hansa Rostock, have seen 4 wins as well as 1 loss in the past 5 games I've had so far. And when you take a look at how both teams have fared from home and away, respectively, you see that Hertha Berlin, playing from home, have had 2 wins, 2 draws, as well as 1 loss, and Hansa Rostock, playing from away, have managed 1 win, 3 losses, and 2 draws while playing from away. And also taking a look at the head-to-head for both sides, we'll see that head-to-head is quite far away, and we'll be putting that into consideration. But what of note is the fact that both teams, Hertha Berlin, while playing from home, have always scored a lot of goals. And seeing that the past 5 games I've had from home have produced a lot of goals, over 2.5, and we expect over 2.5 in this very encounter. We expect at least 3 goals coming up in this very encounter. That's our verdict, over 2.5. And that takes us to the next game. It is in Romanian League 1, where we'll have UTA Arad, who will be coming up against Hanan Stad in Romanian League 1. And as usual, we'll take a look at how both sides have fared in the past 5. We see that the home side, Arad, have had 3 wins, 1 draw, as well as 1 loss. And the away side have had just 1 win, 3 losses, 1 draw. And we take a look at how both sides have fared, from home and away, respectively. We could see that in the past 5, for the home side, the past 5 games, I've seen them winning on 4 occasions out of 5 and drawing 1. And the away side, playing from away, have lost the entire 5 games I've had playing from away. And that makes the home side favorized to come up with the spoils in this very encounter. I've seen that in the past 2 head-to-head in this very ground, I've seen the home side also picking the spoils on those both occasions. So we expect the home side, UTA Arad, to win in this very encounter. Home win, that's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game. And the next game is in Israel Limut League, where we have NOF Hagali coming up against Hopul Afula in the Israeli League. And we'll take a look at their form. The past 5 games I've had. We'll see that the home side have had 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And the away side Apple have seen just one win and 4 losses in the past 5 games I've had so far. And taking a look at how they fared from home and away, respectively, we could see that while playing from home, the home side have had 3 wins, 2 draws while playing from home, and the away side, Afula, have had 3 losses, 1 win, 1 draw while playing from away. And also, what you've noticed that the head-to-head meeting for both sides on this very ground have seen the home side, Hagalil, winning on 4 occasions out of 5, making them favorites to pick up the sports in this very encounter. It is the home side who is expected to win this game outrightly. Home win, that's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game, which happens to be the last game for the day. It is in English Premier League 2, where Norwich under 21 will be coming up against West Ham under 21. And we take a look at how both sides have fared in the past games. We'll see that in the past 5 for the home side, Norwich under 21 have managed just 1 win and have had 4 losses in the past 5 games I've had, and their away side West Ham under 21 have seen 3 victories and 2 losses in the past 5 games they've had so far. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from the home and away, respectively, we'll see that the home side Norwich in the past 5 have managed just 1 win and have had 1 draw as well as 3 losses while playing from home. And the away side West Ham in the past 5 encounters from away have had 3 wins, 1 draw as well as 1 loss while playing from away. And in this very encounter, we know that the away side West Ham under 21 is actually in a very fine form, and we expect them to come up with some good results in this very game. We expect them to win this game outrightly. It is our win. That's our verdict for that very game. And that brings our predictions and tips on Betkraft today to a conclusion. Okay, and remember, I wish you the very best of luck, but remember to always play safe. Do not put everything that you have in one particular. We saw how yesterday played out. 7 games played, and someone can just pick up some games there, and then achieve win. Okay, it's not a must that everything must be accumulated in one ticket. Okay, all right. In that way, you guarantee success doing this. All right. That being said, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is Saturday. It's going to be a whole lot of there's going to be a whole lot of games going on Saturday, and we're going to come up here to give you our predictions as usual. But until then, keep winning.